Dig it?
Hey guys, what do? Your boy Exodious here, bringing you guys another video. Today I want to talk about a serious topic. I know when we had the Boston riots, I believe it was Baltimore. Was it Baltimore? It might have been Baltimore. We had the Baltimore riots and many other things. I kind of used my voice to speak out against them. And today what I want to do was talk to you guys about the Orlando incident, because I saw a lot of people arguing, and I just wanted to give my opinion on the matter. So, first of all, if you guys don't know, he was, I'm not quite sure if he was a Muslim. I knew he pledged allegiance to ISIS. He went to a gay bar and he was shooting. He had heavy artillery. He had, like, a lot of weapons. I believe it was a semi-automatic rifle, and he went in the bar and shot a whole bunch of people. There were about 50 killed, and there were like 50 wounded. Let me turn this down so you guys can hear me better. But a lot of people were blaming it, like saying that it was because they were gay, saying that he did this. One sec, guys, I'm messing with the sound level. He did this as something towards gay people, but I don't believe that this was the case, as he was a pledged, a sworn ISIS member. Like, he's pledged his allegiance to ISIS. This was a terrorist attack, and I don't feel it's right that people should be calling out gays for this. I saw people arguing on Twitter. They said if the gay guy wasn't sucking another guy's blah 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 out in public, it wouldn't happen. And people are getting this story all wrong, because even if that is the case, I don't see why we should judge people on their sexuality or what they prefer, because it's America. It's our lives. We deserve to live however we want. And if that's what makes you happy, if that's how you are, then that's perfectly fine. There's no one that should be able to tell you can't do that. You should not have to be afraid of persecution because you're gay, or because what nationality you are, what sexuality you are. I just don't think that's right, guys. I think it's wrong to judge someone based on that. I think we should judge people upon their character, not on what they do, how their feelings are, their sexualities, what they believe in. I believe people should be treated equal. If you treat me good, I'm going to treat you good back. And even if you treat me badly, I'm not going to retaliate. I'm going to try to persuade you and make you understand that I'm not a bad person. But I can't persuade all racist people. I can't persuade all people that just because of my skin color doesn't mean I'm going to act a certain way. Because there's tons of racist people who do like me and who don't use racism towards me. But I just think it's wrong to judge someone on something so simple, such as their skin color, such as their sexuality, such as what they believe in, their religion, their nationality. I think that's dumb. Because you wouldn't want someone judging you on your race. We all came here from a different country, unless you're Native American or something. We all came here from a different country. At one point in time, we were all immigrants. I don't think there's a reason to judge someone else based on their beliefs. And that's just how I see it. We need to band together, and instead of fighting with one another, we need to band together and learn to cooperate with one another and join together during this hard time. Because we're Americans. If you're proud to be American, America is the land of the free. And we should not be judging people. It's a land to be free. We should not be afraid to die. We should not be afraid to be shot at, persecuted, or anything. I think that's stupid. That's a dumb way to live. No one wants to live in fear of their lives. And I feel like that's going to make it, like, we were pushing forward with, like, the gay rights movement. And the gay rights movement is just like any other movement. You know, like, the women's rights movement, the black right, the civil rights movement. It's the same as any of those, to be honest. Because we're all fighting for freedom. We're all fighting for equality. We're fighting to... One sec, guys. This is hard to concentrate. But we're all, like, we all want to be equal. We all want to be accepted. We all want to fit in. Like, you know what I'm saying? No one wants to stand out. No one wants to be treated as an outcast. And I know it. I know a lot of it because I've been around a lot of racist people. I've been around a lot of people that don't accept me because of my skin color, and I think it's wrong because that's something we can't change. And no matter what your beliefs are on gay people or gay rights, I believe that they deserve the right to be free and feel equal just as we do. And I just believe that's wrong to treat people the way that we do because they believe different than us. I just think that that's wrong, and that's not how we should live our lives. We should not be out to get other people. We should help our fellow Americans because we're under attack, guys. We're a great country, and we're under attack by a lot of people. We're under attack by terrorist groups. We're under attack by people who don't believe in us, who don't like us because of the freedoms that we have. We're under attack by ISIS, all these groups, and this is a time we need to band together, not divide amongst each other and separate. My mom told me, I wasn't old enough at the time during 9/11, but my mom told me, although it was a very bad time in our country's history, that's a time when we all came together and we were all like unified together, and we were all working together to help our country out. We were all unified. It brought our country together. And although it had the negative sides of many deaths, many people dying, we still banded together and we worked together as citizens of America to like fight for a common goal, to fight against terrorism, to fight against whoever was against us, who was plotting terrorist attacks, Al-Qaeda, all of them, Saddam Hussein, what's his name, Bin Laden. And that's what I feel like we need to do. Do you realize the amount of deaths we've had, the amount of shootings and stuff? I don't blame that on guns. Guns don't kill people. If guns kill people, then spoons make people fat, and I can set a gun out in a chair and let plenty of people walk past and it's not going to kill anybody. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. And there's a lot of evil people in the world. You cannot go out in the world thinking that everyone's going to be positive, that everyone's going to be kind-hearted like you, that everyone's going to live by the same rules that you do, because there's plenty of people that break the rules. You can tell it by the amount of people in prison, by all the people that are doing illegal things, all the people that are put in handcuffs and sent off to jail each day. And it's just crazy how divided we're becoming. And I feel you guys can quote me on this. You guys can say however you feel. I'm not really trying to get into politics, but that's why I believe we don't need Donald Trump in presidency, because I feel as if that's going to divide our nation. He may be very well off financially, he may be good with business workings, but I feel like he's going to divide our country even more and send us into further chaos and turmoil. And that's really a scary thing to think about, because think of like purges, things like that. That's a scary thing if that actually does end up happening. And I feel like we need to unify together. We shouldn't be fighting one another. We should be uniting together, trying to fight this terrorism, trying to spread positivity to one another, accepting of each other, and just spreading love, guys. Because fear is stronger than love, but love can conquer all. If I show you love, I expect you to show me love back. If I help you out, I expect you to help me back. And
corpses will ever be found.
It's just crazy the amount of people that are angry, that are trying to kill others and trying to bring our country down. And it sucks because Muslims who aren't bad, Muslims who don't do any of this, are going to receive a lot of hate now, are going to receive more hate than they were before because of their nationality, because of their race. There's millions of Muslims daily probably that are harassed because of things like Al-Qaeda, this Orlando shooting, bombings, things like that. And I know people tell jokes about it, all fun and games and everything, because they don't take it serious, but Muslims are treated like dirt because of this, because of people who have tried to attack our nation and assassinate our character. And I don't know what our country's turning into. I don't know what the world's turning into. It's just, I don't know, man, for future generations and stuff. It's crazy to think if things are this bad now, how much worse things are going to get. And if we don't start working together and unifying, they're just going to get worse. But that's really all I had to say to you guys. Just try to spread love to one another. Try to, instead of arguing with someone, try to understand the point of view that they're coming from, their perspective, and try to envision yourself in their shoes, because this is stupid. This is stupidity. We should not be fighting one another. We should be bonding. We should be unifying. We have one earth. We have one planet. We have one life to give. And I'd rather be remembered for right than wrong. And that's just my outlook on it. So, if you guys understood what I'm trying to say in the video, I know I'm getting off track a lot. I just wanted to do it over a gameplay. And just help one another. If you see someone need, help them out. Try to spread love to one another. We shouldn't be judging and fighting amongst each other. We should be uniting and fighting terrorism, fighting back against ISIS. We should be spreading love, spreading messages, helping those out, helping those in need, not judging upon sexuality, race, nationality, anything, guys. We should be bonding. And I just feel, my heart goes out to the future generation, because we're leaving them a corrupt world, a world more corrupted than when we came into it. And I just think we all really need to fight back against that and try to counter that with love. Try to counter all the fear and hate with love. But that's all, guys. If you guys understood my message, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a thumbs up below. I'd appreciate it. Share with your friends and subscribe below if you haven't already. Leave me a little comment giving your opinion on it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Peace out.